welcome back to my channel. So today we are having a Christmas festive vlog and I'm very excited. We are going to have lots of fun. We are going to do very many Christmas things. And on top of that, it is snowing again. I can't believe the weather that we have been having. It snows on and off and on and off, and it'll be sunny and warm and you can see like the green grass again, and then it'll get covered in snow, and then it'll be just like pouring rain for 2 days. But now it's snowing just for me, just for you guys and this vlog, and I'm very excited about it. So if you haven't heard, we're actually going away for Christmas this year. One of my siblings is living in England and they couldn't like go home for Christmas, so my parents decided that we would just meet them there for Christmas. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, I really hope that we can actually get there with everything going on in the world. Like England was pretty lax with their restrictions. Now they're putting more restrictions back on. So, I mean, we're leaving in like a week and a half. So I really hope that we can actually get there for Christmas. And because we're planning on going away for Christmas, like we don't have a tree, we don't got much decorations. I mean, I put up a string of dried oranges and we put our Christmas tree lights around the room on the ceiling to make it as festive as it can be. But I'm kind of sad that we can't decorate a tree yet. Like, we will have a tree, we won't get one until me and my husband actually get to England to their flat. So that's gonna be like right before Christmas, and it's gonna be kind of fun because of course, you know, they don't have any Christmas ornaments there. They're only living there for a few years. So we're just gonna be like making all of our own ornaments, and I just think it's gonna be so much fun. So in the meantime, we will be as festive as possible. We are going to try and do some Christmas things today. I'm going to make our all-time favorite German Christmas cookies and share the recipe with you guys. They are me and my husband's absolute favorites, and my family in Canada loves them. So we will be making those, and we're just going to have to see like what other Christmas things we get up to. Okay, so I definitely think that the first step for today is to turn my cold, half-drunk coffee into a mocha to get into the festivities. So actually, we always make our own like hot chocolate mix because really all of them are the exact same pretty much, and it's always just cocoa powder and sugar, and that's it. You just get like, in Germany we get little boxes like this. Just get like a little box of this of cocoa powder and then the same thing of like powdered sugar. You mix them together, maybe throw in a little cinnamon, a little cardamom, and then it's like the exact same thing, and it's actually so much cheaper even if you're getting like the organic fair trade cocoa powder. Like when I was still in Canada and my husband came back to Germany early, he bought like a package of hot chocolate mix, and it was like an organic one. It was like €5, and the ingredients was just organic cocoa powder and sugar. And that's it. So that is my life hack for everybody out there. It is properly snowing right now, and I am here for it. This is my favorite weather. Well, I mean, I could say any weather is my favorite weather, but in this moment, this is my favorite weather. So thank you, Mother Nature, for making this Christmas vlog a proper Christmas vlog. So it's almost lunchtime. My husband's coming home from school pretty soon, so I'm gonna make a really quick lunch for us, and then And then we will start our baking, because I don't actually have the recipe. He has his recipe from his mom, and I don't know if I actually have it. So we have to wait for him to get home before we can make the cookies, but that's okay because he's coming home soon. So another thing is, I just wanted to show you guys how German I have become. We are wearing socks and Birkenstocks. I now have house shoes. I now feel the most German I have ever felt. Okay, so I just got back from the grocery store. We needed some sugar, eggs, milk, and cream. And what we're going to be doing with that is making our favorite cookie recipe. It is a German cookie recipe, and it's called Marzipan Nüssli. And it's also a very, very simple, easy recipe. Pretty much, the only thing that you have to do is you put like most of the ingredients together, you mix that up, and then you add some ground hazelnuts, and then you just bake it from that, and it's really simple. So what you need is 300 grams of ground hazelnuts, 150 grams of marzipan, which, I mean, if you get it in Germany, it looks like this. And you want to make sure that it's like a little bit warm, so we usually like put it on our radiator before using it. You're gonna need 5 egg whites, 280 grams of sugar. You're gonna need 1 package of vanilla sugar, which I'll get one for you to show you what it's like. This is pretty typical to use in Germany. So this is what a lot of people use instead of actual vanilla. This is just like vanilla, it's just vanilla sugar. So 1 package of this goes in it, and then what else? And then a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I will show you later what else you do. It involves chocolate. So first step is to preheat the oven to 150 degrees Celsius. And then you just mix together the marzipan, the sugar, the egg white, the vanilla, and the sugar until it's like really smooth and incorporated. You don't want big chunks of marzipan. So that's what we're gonna do now. Alright, so I did have to change bowls because mixing it by hand is not a possibility. It takes a very, very, very long time, even with a stand mixer. So I did have to switch out to the stand mixer, and it was going for at least 10 minutes to like break down the marzipan. Because here's the thing, you kind of warm up the marzipan before incorporating it, but because the egg whites are cold, if they've been in the fridge, then it just like makes the marzipan hard again, and it's very difficult to like incorporate it then. So maybe it will help if you have the eggs as room temperature before putting in the marzipan. I think that's probably a better way to go about this. Hey everybody, so it has now been a few days since I was filming that Christmas vlog, and so it got pretty late, and then the next morning we went to my husband's parents to spend the day with them for the third Advent, and it was really nice. We brought our cookies with us, and those got demolished pretty quickly. The one thing that I did do differently from the original recipe was the ground hazelnuts. I used 50 grams less of the ground hazelnuts, and I think that made them a little bit more like soft in the end after you finished baking them. So there was one batch that we actually baked maybe a little bit longer than we should have, so they were really crispy on the outside, but actually it turned out pretty good because they were crispy on the outside and really like soft and chewy on the inside. So like overall they were just really great. The other thing that I would suggest if you're making these cookies is that typically we would warm up the marzipan a little bit before incorporating it in with the other things, but I also think it's a good idea to use room temperature eggs. Because if you're using cold eggs, the cold egg white is just going to cool down the marzipan right away, and then they're going to turn into like bricks. And so when we were making them, it actually bent my whisk. Like I have a handheld electric mixer, and it actually bent the metal prongs on them because the marzipan got so cold and hard because of the cold egg whites. So definitely, you know, give it a go. Try to use room temperature egg whites. I think that will make a big difference. And don't use fragile whisks when you're mixing it together. The other thing that I made is, because the recipe only uses the egg whites with the egg yolks, I made eggnog. So I really like Joshua Weissman. I really like his eggnog recipe. He has a video where he goes through it, and also just on his website he has the recipe. So I've actually made that before, like a few weeks ago I made his recipe. So if you're interested in that, then go check out that video or just look it up on his website. And that was another fun thing to take to my in-laws because they'd never tried eggnog before, and it was kind of fun because we tried it with some rum and they liked it, so it was a success. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!